And, here's the other, way I look at this too. It's probably likely that me and Payton have, some relation. And obviously me, trying to push for the truth right now probably isn't making the situation any better. Might actually make him, more mad and more angry. But I think it's really important that, I acknowledge that, my upbringing did me no services, and I need to probably work on making myself, more socially viable, as well as, I guess, more, realistic in my endeavors. I'm very smart, so is Payton. We both have really high IQs. That doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to become, an astronaut and change the world, or I'm going to become president. I might be able to become a lawyer or a banker or something, but I'm not going to, be God. He's not going to be God. Additionally, he's obviously got his own, issues. He might be a little bit better off and hit the world with a better running start, because of Brian and Kate. But, that's that. I have to look at me and how I am. And, when I worked at Max at Pond and Crystal, there was a situation where this guy came in and he grew up in Edina, but yet he was, basically doing hustles on the street. A white guy in his mid-late 20s. Tattoos, an earring. He sold this class ring from Benilde St. Margaret's. I gave him $200 for it. He was only asking for $100. He was surprised we could give him that much. It was really heavy, 14 karat white gold. He graduated in '04. Probably something his parents paid a crap ton of money for, and he just sold it for $200. I mean, that's the point, is that just because someone grows up in an environment which I didn't make any connections in. I don't have connections from my high school where I could, call someone who is, more skilled and say, hey, I'm down on my luck. I need a job. I need something. Help me out, because I wasn't very socially viable. Or, what they did for him, would. I'm sure if Payton lost his job at Target, or, something happened, he could probably call a buddy in Hopkins, because they prioritized being involved in the community and school more. And he could probably, get something, even if it's something crappy like a clerk at a little business or something. It would, be enough to support himself for a little while. So they really did him a service. I think that I need to focus on working on myself, regardless if he tells me or not. Just because I grew up in prestige, reminiscing about the past and, what me and Payton did to each other and how it's impacted us isn't going to change that. I have to change that. If he wants to tell me anything, it's on him, I guess.